The new crypto market decline of 2022 has made a ton of financial backers lose their cash, particularly the people who had land in their portfolios. This occurrence alongside FTX emergency has made every one of the financial backers extremely mindful and cautious while wagering their cash on any crypto resource. To that end, we have concocted the Litecoin cost expectation so you can settle on a superior venture choice for yourself in light of your speculation objectives. What is Litecoin? Prior to beginning with LTC cost expectation, we should perceive how it began. The digital forms of money all over the planet have their own interesting highlights and their remarkable characters. While some advance, they are the most notable. Some join the fleeting trend of being the sign of protection. Way back toward the finish of 2010, Charlie Lee, the ex-Googler, considered something else. The previous Google representative knew about Bitcoin, often alluded to as advanced gold. However, Charlie Lee needed something uniquely great for financial backers. They could constantly depend on lighter and reasonable forking out from Bitcoin like Bitcoin money. Litecoin got its particular name got from Bitcoin just as a matter of fact. As it were, it is an ad-libbed form of Bitcoin. The additional convention has done advance great to the cryptographic money's manageability, giving it lifespan and greater dependability. Thus, Litecoin was delivered by an open-source client on GitHub on the propitious day of October 7, 2011, while the organization went live on October 13 accordingly. Highlighting among the main 10 digital currencies universally, Litecoin is addressed with the image LTC as the valued advanced resource in the present crypto market. Litecoin, a ton lies coming up. Customary installment framework choices through government-issued types of money some way or another poor person made lives simple for clients. Because of restricted supply and openness issues, Bitcoin likewise had its limits. This is the center specialized topic for LTC. Litecoin has been at the middle phase of all crypto exchanges and has proclaimed better installment frameworks. The striking highlights of LTC have significantly impacted financial backers, particularly regarding speed and affirmation and immensely diminishing the exchange charges. Litecoin ends up working on similar agreement instrument as its parent on proof of work. It, as well, has ideally profited from blockchain calculations despite the fact that the calculation with which Litecoin works is script, predominantly having the high ground in mining. As such, anybody who is taking part in the agreement action gets an opportunity to put down the following block or account on the organization. One more significant center area of LTC is to satisfy developing buyer needs according to the digital money market circumstance by opening the influence of blockchain, fundamentally reinforcing the worldwide installments foundation, taking advantage of the force of crypto resource innovation. Litecoin has effectively sped up the speed, cost, and reliability of the majority, particularly in the manner in which they execute exchanges. The lightning speed with which Litecoin processes the exchange has a tremendous effect on the whole biological system of installment. LTC can assist each interaction inside 1 divided by 4th of the time taken by its parent. On top of it, the accessible LTC today remains at 84 million, consequently wanting the distinction of being an exceptionally practical mode of trade. Today, most financial backers know the LTC token as a distributed web cash working with moment, close to zero expense installments. Litecoin organizations assume an imperative part in the realm of crypto resources, mostly in light of the fact that they are significant drivers of mass reception. LTC has forayed into some as well, scattering mindfulness as well as cognizance of advanced resources. Litecoin organization has been forceful in fixing specific extremely crucial pre-marriage ceremony. For example, Travala, a nearby accomplice of Litecoin establishment, works with lodging reserving for all LTC holders in excess of 210 nations, covering more than 82,000 areas. The establishment has additionally not passed up marking a settlement with specific significant fiat crypto installment processors like Alliant Installments and CoinGate. Litecoin has turned into the crusader of making LTC okay at dealer foundations as an installment mode with this organization. It fills in as an installment delegate where it naturally changes over Litecoin into fiat and stores the fiat into the shipper's record. Litecoin has added Mimblewimble, a blockchain plan for putting away and organizing exchanges to additional influence, fungibility, and protection highlights. Different advances incorporate the second layer adaptability arrangement Lightning organization, nuclear trades, and shaded coins. It has sent off applications for savvy contracts. While the underlying stage for Litecoin didn't see a lot of worthiness with the majority, it required investment for LTC to construct that trust and work towards it. Without a doubt, it arose as a pioneer and today stands tall at the cost of $65.55 at the hour of distributing. Litecoin expectation from numerous crypto specialists thinks that LTC has massive potential for market cap and urges financial backers to give shining suggestions as beneath for this computerized resource. Litecoin has created a great deal of revenue since it began being acknowledged by PayPal. As we've seen, it has arrived at an untouched high, and it is unquestionably conceivable that it can develop significantly further, possibly coming to $500 sooner or later. In light of our figures, a drawn-out increment is normal for the LTC cost. The cost visualization for 2027 is $238.60. With a 5-year speculation, the income is supposed to be around plus 260.58%. The typical cost toward the finish of the principal half of 2027 is $316.45. LTC cost began at $149.11 in 2023. The anticipated Litecoin cost toward the finish of 2025 is $183.36, and the year-to-year change is plus 170%. In the main portion of 2023, the Litecoin cost will move to $125.09. In the final part, the cost will add $28.15 and close the year at $153.24, which is plus 126% of the ongoing cost. Litecoin Value Expectation 2023. As per Litecoin expectations, taking into account how well the cost of Litecoin acted before, it is assessed to show a typical cost of $87 soon. The Litecoin cost forecast for the year 2023 uncovers LTC to hit a greatest cost of $96, and the base cost to expect can be $72. Litecoin Expectations 2024. Assessing the authentic information. The Litecoin expectation appraises the typical cost to be somewhere around $120. According to the LTC cost expectation, the base cost and most extreme cost can be around $105 and $130 separately. Litecoin Value Forecast 2025. In the event that we attempt to reply, what will Litecoin be worth in 2025? Litecoin's cost might vary somewhere in the range of $140 and $160 for the year 2025. There may be a few massive changes in industry situations, market positions, monetary overwhelms, strategy rebuilding, or some other political justification for the coin to have its presentation on trade. LTC, nonetheless, is known to be strong and predictable. Worldwide financial aspects might meaningfully affect cost development. However, up until this point, Litecoin expectation is by all accounts hopeful, thus coming toward its advanced objectives. One thing that can be ensured about Litecoin is that the stars are brilliant for this resource. Having upset the whole worldwide page of exchanges, LTC sets out on the journey of leaving a striking impression on this biological system. According to the LTC Cost Expectation 2025, it could enroll a base and greatest cost levels around $140 and $165 separately. LTC Value Forecast 2026. As this year is gone before by the significant occasions alongside a colossal fall in the cost of Bitcoin, there ought to be a moderate pattern driving Litecoin value activity to keep on performing at least $150 without a doubt. Before the year closes, we can say that the cost of LTC will be around $170, which ought to be a decent fascination for merchants and individual financial backers to empty their cash into the Litecoin kitty. Litecoin Value Forecasts 2027. According to the Litecoin cost gauge, the cost of LTC is